Well, millions of Americans either received a stimulus check already or you have one on the way. And now some of you have been asking us if you're going to get a second one. House lawmakers recently passed the HEROES Act. That's that $3 trillion economic relief proposal. It is now headed to the Senate. CPA Kimberly Washington joining us now live from home with more on what you need to know. Kim, good to see you. Let's get right to it. So how will this bill offer more relief to Americans?
So this bill, of course, if it is passed, will provide a second round of economic stimulus payment to individuals. It's going to be a little bit different. Individuals will still receive the $1,200 per household per individual, but it's going to increase. Every person in your home will receive a payment as well, up to capped to $6,000 per household. So that's where it differs a little. But again, that's only if this bill is passed.
And so, Kim, what tax deductions may be available to frontline workers as well as teachers?
So this bill, again, only if it's passed, is also going to provide additional tax deduction for classroom teachers. So under the current bill right now, those classroom teachers are able to get $250 and deducted on the front of their tax return. This bill actually increased that amount to $500 for classroom teachers who pay for supplies for their classroom, in and out of the classroom, of course, especially during this time, but also increased it for first line responders too as well. These individuals will now be able to take a deduction for tuition, certain expenses, and this is without itemizing up to $500 that they'll be able to reduce their tax liability.
What about unemployment benefits, Kim? How will this bill potentially impact that?
So we know right now individuals who are on unemployment and receiving those benefits, they're receiving additional $600. But those amounts are expected to end at the end of July. This bill would actually extend that time period to January 31st. So those individuals who's receiving the pandemic unemployment assistance, they can expect, again, only if this bill is passed, to receive additional funding through January 31st of 2021.
And Kim, really quickly, what other provisions are included here in this bill?
One of the major things that many people have been talking about as it relates to student loans. So this bill is proposing a payment of 10 student loan borrowers at this time. So this is a way that their student loan debt can also be reduced. So again, if this bill is passed, that can be something that will be added. And in addition, additional fund payments for those who are working the front line. So hazard pay too. So that's some of the things that this bill is proposing at this time.
And Kim, before we let you go, you got to give us your Kim sense. What you got?
So the Kim, since there are a lot of different tools and grants that may be available to you, and I know they'll be posted on WDSU's website today, but check out Alice. It's called Hello Alice. This is a grant for small businesses so that can get grants up to $50,000. There's another one called Stacy Female Project. And so this is grants for women who are in entrepreneurship up to $10,000. And if you're a hospitality worker right now and you need some additional funds, there's some funding that may be available through the Greater New Orleans Foundation too, up to $1,000. And those links will be posted on WDSU's website.
All right, CPA Kimberly Washington joining us now live from her home. Kim, as always, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.